Greg Ruff along with you at Legacy Field. Well, we started this ball game at Prasco Park across the way. The rains came. We moved over to the all-weather field with you guys up 1-0 in the bottom of the second. Just talk about that transition and going with John Bolton again after an hour and 53-minute delay.
Yeah, we were kind of on the fence. I mean, John only threw 20-something pitches before the delay. We're definitely going to have him on a pitch count, but he got hot again and felt great, threw great. So we went with him there and kept his pitch count down a little bit. But I was really proud of him and the rest of our guys, too, for the way they bounced back from, the delay. It's tough. You get yourself ready to play at a certain time, and, the weather comes in and it just kind of takes the wind out of your sail. But I was proud of our guys, the way they battled and came ready to play even after the break.
One of the things that I want you to talk about is this jersey, the Trevecca jersey, and how you guys went about that and what it says about you and the program, that, or at least what you wanted to say about you and the program.
Yeah, well, we haven't worn these all year. Mark Rayburn actually had the idea, for us to wear these, and these jerseys have been around the program for years, and it's just kind of a symbol, that says to our current team that, there's a lot of people that came before you that set the foundation for this program, the tradition of this program, and we wanted our guys to know that, that they're symbolic, and it's just a jersey, but just a way of honoring the people that have played their guts out in this program and gave so much to Trevecca baseball, and just to let those guys know they're with us today. And it's a lot to live up to wearing this jersey.
Saw a few former Trojans that live in this area came by today to watch some of the baseball, and I think some will be back here next week in the NCCAA if you guys are able to make it for that. Yeah. One of the things that I thought was neat about today is you guys played really hard. Didn't let the weather affect you, not just Bolton, but the rest of the guys that went back to hit once they got over here. We
weren't going to let anything stop us today. No weather, don't matter what field we're playing on. We could be playing at a pasture out here, and we're going to play hard no matter what. I was proud of our guys. That's just the makeup of our team is no matter what, no matter practice, no matter game, no matter what obstacles come our way, we're going to overcome it. We may not win every game, but we're going to play hard and leave it all out there.
That's Coach Ryan Schmalz, the 2014 GMAC champion Trevecca baseball team. We'll turn things over to Clayton Coffman and senior Luke Fennell.
Thanks, Greg. Joined now by senior catcher Luke Fennell. He had a couple of doubles, one at Prasco Park and then another one here at Legacy Field. Luke, your senior year, you said at the banquet or on the team bus, I can't remember, your dad convinced you to come back for your senior season. How great is it having finished another GMAC year, champions again?
Oh, man, it's the greatest feeling in the world. I can't thank him enough for convincing me to come back to play for my final season. We still got one more week to go, it seems like, and I'm just ready to go ahead and start and get back at it.
So we start today over at Prasco. We get that double down the left field line, get us on the board, and I knew it was a key for us to get out there early because we struggled those last two games not getting anything early on. How important was it for us to start off strong?
Oh, it was very important. The last couple games we've been struggling early in games, and it's for us to go out and jump on the board really early. We got 5 or 6 runs like in the first 4 innings, and that was key because we just felt the energy get drained out of them. So it was great for them, great for us to get on so quick.
For this senior class, yourself, Nick, Doc, Rob, Alex, I'm missing one, I know, but how awesome has this been, this ride at Trevecca?
Oh, it's been the greatest journey in the world. I've been here for 5 years, and this is one of the best teams I've ever been a part of. Last year's team was last year's team. This year's team is, sorry guys, but it's better than that.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Luke, thanks for your time. Congratulations on the victory, and hope to see you soon.
Thanks.
Luke Fennell, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to throw it back to Greg Ruff with senior center fielder Nick Howell.
Time to talk with Nick Howell, the center fielder, senior for the Trojans, the player of the year in the GMAC, and you can see from that purple jersey, got a little dirty even though we were playing on a synthetic field most of the ball game. Talk about transitioning from Prasco Park to over here to Legacy Field. What was that like for you as a team?
It's definitely different. There is no dirt, so you're always having to be heads up. The ball moves quicker. You can do a lot more things off the bat with a hit as well. You can I got the triple here in the 5th inning, and I took advantage of those hops that it took. You see it's 225 down the line. We're normally on that tall grass is a lot harder to get it out there. But thankfully with this turf, I was able to get in scoring position, and the next pitch, Tyler drove me in, so that was awesome.
What's it mean when you look out and you see Jimmy Dailey finishing out the game?
Man, it's great. I mean, that kid has been through a lot. He's fought back through a lot. I mean, he had that arm surgery last year. We go into the fall thinking he's healing. Has to have the knee surgery. I mean, he comes back, throws game 1. His arm's hurt him again. And, you know, when he changes his arm slot, and, man, the past 3 weeks, he has been unbelievable for us, strike after strike, out after out. And, I mean, nobody I wanted more out there on the last inning than Jimmy Dailey.
Talk about the season for you. It's been a memorable season. Seemed like you came in, you've been great the first 2 years, but this year seemed like you had done a little extra something coming into the year.
Man, I just slowed things down. You look at it and you say, you know what, I got one more shot to do what I want. I want to be successful. I want to leave this program with a mark. And this year I gave everything I had. I mean, not saying in the years past I didn't, but every day, practice, workouts, anything I did, I gave 100%, and it paid off, I feel like.
That's Nick Howell. Clayton Coffman will be back with Justin Dailey.
Joined now by Justin Jimmy Dailey. From a year ago when you had Tommy John surgery, you had to bounce back. Could you have thought a better ending to our season with being on the mound and closing out the game?
Not at all. Like watching everyone play last year, and I got to be in the dog pile, but I didn't actually get to contribute much. And this year, actually getting to contribute just made it the greatest feeling in the world.
Coach Luke Brown, he's been with you for the last couple of years. What did he say to you after the end of the game?
I mean, he just came and gave me a hug, just that he was proud of me just because, I mean, I just like because, I mean, he had the faith in me to put me in the situation, even though it's a close game, even though I haven't been pitching sidearm for very long. It just meant a lot.
For this group of seniors, for this team, I think we're better than a year ago. We're laying, you know, a solid foundation. How important was it for us to, you know, continue our reign in the GMAC?
I mean, it's really important for more freshman classes to come and everyone just to know that we're here and we mean business going into D2, and we'll start getting some rankings, start getting some better players here, and we'll be able to compete every year.
Jimmy, I want to thank you for your time. Congrats on the victory and closing out the game, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
The Trojans are GMAC champions back-to-back. Thanks for joining us at Legacy Field. We'll see you next week at the NCCAA Nationals.